Alright guys, so welcome back. Today we're going to talk about credit cards. So these things are terrible, man. They suck. They can make you go in debt. They're just an extra bill every month. Dude, they can make your credit score go down. And they can make you spend more than you actually have. So why do we use them? Well, they're there when you need them. They can give you cash back. And they can help build your credit. Alright guys, so I'm just going to clarify everything up and help you guys make a decision on whether or not you should have a credit card. Okay, to get started, first thing I'd like to do is talk about a few terms associated with credit cards. The first being interest rates. So with interest rates, credit cards have the highest interest rate of anything that you can use to borrow money. So that's one of the main reasons why people hate credit cards. Another thing associated with credit cards is minimum payment. So a lot of people see this and it's a low number that they can pay every month to be able to finance things. So with the minimum payment, this is where credit card companies make their money. They think that people are going to use the minimum payment and have a balance every month to be able to pay things off. So this is where you really have to be careful. Okay, so let's talk about financing then. So a lot of people use credit cards to finance big purchases like a TV, a phone maybe, or even furniture. This is probably the worst thing that you could do with a credit card because you're having to pay such a high interest rate that it doesn't make the purchase justifiable. Alright, so the last thing is grace period. And this is something that a lot of people probably don't know about. Credit cards are not obligated to have a grace period, even though a lot of them do. And this is just a time frame in which you can pay your balance without having to pay interest. And this is also confusing because people think that if they pay during this time, they won't be charged interest, but you have to pay the full balance. So here's my tips for using credit cards. Number one, don't ever buy anything that you can't purchase today in cash. Second thing, don't even worry about the minimum payment. Pay your balance off every single month. And this is what really gets me because people want to buy something big like a TV for a couple $100, but they end up spending thousands with the interest rate. Interest rates on credit cards are really high. They're somewhere around 15, 18, 20%. And if you have really good credit, you might get it down to 12%, and that's still really high. The way interest rates work is they take the interest rate, and it's an annual interest rate for like 18%, something like that, and then they divide it by 12 for each month, and that's the percentage of interest that they charge for the balance on your card of that month. Alright guys, so to use a credit card properly, use it for things that you already buy. Don't use it for things that you want like a TV. And always pay your balance in full every single month. That's the part where people have problems with credit cards. They don't pay their balance. They pay the minimum balance. And that's terrible. Don't even look at it. Pay your balance. Pay your balance. Every single month, just pay your balance off. Alright guys, so that pretty much wraps up the video. If you like it, share it with your friends. And if you have any questions, you can comment below. And subscribe to the channel. I'd love to help you guys out.